And we go. Yeah. Day one journey. Day one journey. Episode 845. Cha-ching. Yes. Today I want to share with you my thoughts about this question. My friend asked me this question today. Who do you think should know you better? You, yourself, or your partner? Your wife, your husband? Who should know you better? Well, in the conversation I had with my friend, we talked about the scenario when the husband comes back home and his wife is a bit angry. She's a bit frustrated from the day, and she doesn't really communicate what's really happening to her. But she wants him to understand her without her actually communicating what's happening to her. She's angry, she's frustrated, she's putting a little bit negative energy. And in some part of her, she wants him to understand her. So this where this question came from. And again, this question, who should know you better, you or your partner? So I do agree that knowing your partner very well is good for the relationship. Knowing each other is good because when your partner is feeling down, you can help them. And when they say something, you know them well, so you can read them. And therefore you can help them. And it's so then my friend asked me, it was in a different order. I said that I pointed out the negative or not positive aspect of the fact that she expects him to know her. And in a sense, at least in my opinion, sometimes and again, I say she, it can be a he, yeah, but in this specific case, she sometimes expect him to know her better than she knows herself. And I don't think it's a good thing. I think it's a very good thing to know your partner, but I don't think it's a good thing to know them more than they know themselves. And again, it comes back to the same question. Who do you think should know you better, you or your partner? I think it starts with self-awareness. It starts with self-awareness. I'm thinking how the relationship was created from the beginning. Let's say I don't know the other partner. I don't know my spouse. I don't know them. Now I met them. I just met them right now. I want to get to know them. So in order for me to actually get to know them, it will be easier for me if they know themselves and they can communicate. So it's about self-awareness and communication. And as I shared with my friend, just in the last conversations we had, first I will make a few assumptions. Given that both parties, both partners have good intent in their relationship, they want to give, they have energy, they have good intent, they want the relationship to work, they have energy, they are willing to put in effort and work to make the relationship work. Given these two things, good intent and willingness to to invest. Given that, then when you have self-awareness and communication, I think this is the best recipe. So, and again, if there's good intent, I'm willing to put energy and time investing in this relationship, then I start with my own self-awareness. I know myself. I want my partner to know themselves. And then we have good communication, meaning I can communicate what's happening to me. She can communicate what's happening to her. We are listening. Listening is also part of communication. Then, in time, I'll get to know her. She will get to know me. And the answer to this question, at least my answer, is I think I should know myself better than my partner. It doesn't mean that they can't help me with things, but it starts with me knowing myself, self-awareness, and then it continues if I have good communication and I'm open and I'm willing to invest in the relationship, of course. So I put energy and I communicate what's happening to me. Then she would know me a little bit more. And when we do it repeatedly, consistently, talking to each other, good communication, being open, investing time in the communication, investing time listening, investing time thinking how to explain ourselves in a good manner. This is a lot of energy. This is why I shared with you in the beginning the prerequisites. Willingness to invest in the relationship and pure intent. Going into this relationship with intention of creating deep connection, love, and teamwork rather than, someone trying to exploit the other. If this is what's happening, I don't think there's anything to talk about good communication, knowing yourself and knowing your partner, etc. So my answer to this question, who do you think should know you better, you or your partner? I think it's you. It starts with self-awareness. And then added with good communication, openness, willingness to share, willingness to put in the effort and work and time, listening, understanding, and then also think about your words, your situation. Communicate that to your partner. Then, in time, when the relationship grows, you grow. And as part of that, I see that getting to know my partner, this is growing in the relationship. And this is what I want to do in my relationships. I want my friends and my future life partner to know me better. Not necessarily better than I know myself. I don't think if someone knows me better than I know myself, I think it says that I lack self-awareness. I don't know, this is at least how I see it. Maybe it's oversimplifying, but this is what I want to share with you today. It starts with self-awareness, and then good communication, and then in time, I get to know my partner, they get to know me. And it continues, it evolves. We evolve, they evolve, we change, they change, but we are open. There's a good, open, healthy communication. So we both get to know each other better. And of course, it helps the relationship. This is what I want to share with you today. Have a good day. Day one. See you tomorrow.